Today's video is going to be a direct tie-in to what I was speaking about yesterday. I was talking about this concept that a lot of times you throw in the towel because you think that you're not getting anywhere, and you might have done so incorrectly. Maybe you took that exit right before the destination. But today I found myself in a similar experience. I was working on this climb with my friends. I was up and down this thing like at least a dozen times, trying all these different options, moving my body in different ways, and I could not get it. I had my hand on the last hold, but in climbing, you have to put two hands on it to consider it completed, and I couldn't get there. So in other words, I think I was like 95% of the way there. And I was like, man, I want this so bad. It would have been my best climb yet. But I realized at a certain point that it's just not going to happen today. And I decided to throw in the towel. And I've done this many times in climbing, and there's something interesting that happens. I don't know if it's psychological, physiological, but when you sleep on it, when you just give it a little bit of a rest, just take a break, you come back the next day, the next week, whatever it is, and your body seemingly has just learned overnight, over the week, whatever, but then you just do it, and all of a sudden it's like magic. And I'm wondering if this can be applied to life as well. Maybe rather than throwing in the towel, which is kind of this binary option that you always have. It's either go for it or quit. Maybe there's a middle ground. There's some moderation at play. Instead of completely going for it or completely giving up, maybe it's best to take a breather, take a rest, take a little siesta. And I know artists do this. I know business people do this. And then all of a sudden, just like magic, it comes to them. And then they approach the problem slightly different, or with a little bit more growth behind them, and they're able to complete what it is that they couldn't. And I'm trying to apply this in my own life, like I said, because I've been banging away at these videos for so long now that I'm like, maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I am too stuck in my ways where it's either go or stop. Maybe I need that yellow light. I just need to slow down, think about it, and come up with a new strategy, or allow myself to internalize some of the things I've learned. It's just some thoughts I was having today, guys. I'm curious what you think about this. Essentially, the moderation between full-blown balls to the wall and full-on quitting on the mat. Catch you guys later. That's all I gotta say.